Okay, I'm back for part 2 about why Fall Out Boy's cover of We Didn't Start the Fire is the worst cover of all time. I'm Kat Powell, stand-up comic of 2 years, and this is a hill that I will die on. So we left off on the belter of Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man right after the first verse. It took that long, right? And we get into the fantastic chorus of We Didn't Start the Fire. Thankfully, they didn't change any of the lyrics of this, so I can accept that. Now we're on to the second verse. And what really annoys me immediately about this is, again, the chronological order, bloomin' wild, but the way they just start throwing out random words like we should just know what they mean. You can pretty much listen to the Billy Joel version and recognise enough of the words in the context of history and zeitgeist to know that this is like what it's about. Context means nothing to Fall Out Boy. Nothing. Which, if you've heard a Fall Out Boy song or know what the title of a Fall Out Boy song, you understand that is very much their niche. I'm taking you to the second line in the second verse, and it's Unabomber Bobbit John bombing Boston Marathon. I was like, who the fuck is John? Because it says Bobbit John, but if you look up John Bobbit, because we'll just flip them for, rhyming scheme. Though there is no rhyming scheme, so what difference does it ultimately make? John Bobbitt was the man whose wife cut his penis off in 1993, so we went from 96 to 93. Not the worst, until we just jump into bombing Boston Marathon in 2013. Then we've got just a line that really speaks to highlight such an important issue of climate change, how this affects our planet, and really sort of the tragedy of what the animals suffering through this must go through. It follows, Trump gets impeached twice, polar bears got no ice. And then the rest of this verse is just like hopping about from the late 2000s to the early 90s to the late 20s, back and forth. And it's just Firefest, Black Parade, Michael Phelps, Y2K, Boris Johnson, Brexit, Kanye West and Taylor Swift. Do you remember that? That was a long time ago. Stranger Things, Tiger King, Ever Given, Suez. And it really annoys me because the Suez bit is trying to imitate the original song, which goes, Bardo, Budapest, Alabama, cruise ship, Princess Grace, Peyton Place, trouble in the Suez, right? And it's epic. But no, Fall Out Boy, Ever Given, Suez. Awful. Awful. I'm going to have to come back. It's that bad. 3 minutes and we're done.